Alright, this is my last review for the night. Of Sierra Nevada Stout. I've had it before, but this isn't one of those beers that I've drank before, but because it's relatively available, but I've never, I've never poured it and reviewed it. It's brewed in California, Sierra Nevada Brewing Company. This is an American Stout. The Bros give it a 100, world class, so that's very good. And then the rest of Beer Advocate gives it a 91, exceptional. It's 5.8 alcohol by volume, and it has really high reviews. Like most of the reviews I'm seeing are 4.5, 4s, 4.25. Lots of that. Let's read what the bottle says. In a full-bodied American version of the traditional black ale, perfectly balanced with a big roasted malt flavors and earthy whole cone hops. Chico, California. I don't know what the international bitterness unit is, but let's see what we got here. Alright. Smoky. Alright. And Jason, one of the Alstrom brothers, the Bros of Beer Advocate, gave this a really good rating, and he says this is one of his all-time favorite stouts. Wow, that's a good hefty fingerhead. Tan, on the lighter side of tan. The body is jet black, really dark. Can't see through it because of the color. All right, let's see what it smells like. Coffee and chocolate. Roasty malts. Typical stout, I think. But let's see if this is... I guess what I'm trying to review here is this is this extraordinary? Is it run of the mill? Because I'm gonna be comparing this to the Voodoo, as well as other stouts. So let's. Yeah, that's total typical chocolate coffee aroma. Chocolate in this stout, the chocolate is more hefty than the coffee. And then it's just like a roasty, toasty aroma. It's a pretty aromatic beer, actually. Nice. Very, very nice. So, I'm going to give this a try. First thing I get, right up front, coffee. So the coffee is boom, and then it fades into nice chocolate, and then that moves into the finish as toasty, malted caramel, I think. But it's just a nice roasty, toasty, good thing going there. It's very, very good. along with the coffee, then chocolate, and then the roasty toasty kind of finish thing. There is a good bit of bitterness there, and it's not the same as the bitterness coming from the coffee. The coffee bitterness is up front, and then it fades out in the chocolate, and then in the finish, along with the toasty malted flavor, there's a good bitterness that I taste like, to me, comes from the hops. The hops are present here, and it tastes really good. Um, in the Voodoo Stout, I from what I recall, the hops weren't as present, but that was a very very delicious stout. That was great. Um, this is shows something a little bit different to me. It shows a little bit of significance. It makes me wonder what the IBU is on this. But yeah, there are other stouts that do have that hop there too, but it's very very nice. In the finish, it's very great. Um, it's a nice complexity of flavor is what I think it is. Um, Very very nice complex flavor. See what it feels like. Medium carbonation, not prickly, but it's carbonated enough that it, you know, yeah, it's not. It's I wouldn't call that prickly. Um, it's thick and sticky, but it's smoother, and it's not as thick as the Voodoo, and like the Buffalo Sweat and the Voodoo and the Rogue Stout and the Rogue Double Chocolate Stout. Those are all thicker stouts, and it being thick is a great thing. But this is something is something that's pretty significant to me as a frequent stout drinker. I think this is one that I'm gonna constantly come back to. This is something. I think maybe tomorrow I might get some Guinness Stout, just to compare it to, because I used to drink Guinness, all like the not the draft, but the stout, the extra stout and the foreign stout. I used to drink that all the time, but I branched out to other stouts, and I haven't really had it in a while. So I'm gonna get it tomorrow and see if I can't compare it to this stout and the Voodoo and such. This is very significant to me, and that's one, because of the hop flavor in the finish. Two, because of the feel. It's smoother. I mean, it's not as thick and sticky. It's thick and sticky because it's a stout. Stouts are always going to be thick and sticky. Um, and it's not a bad thing. It's never a bad thing. It's actually a very good thing. But this is a stout that happens to be a little bit less sticky and a little bit less thick. It's actually very drinkable. Someone who doesn't like stouts probably wouldn't think that, but this is very 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 drinkable. This for me, who drinks really thick stouts like Rogue Double Chocolate and all those. This is gonna go down really really quick for me compared to others. Just because it's really drinkable, and it's really 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 good like that. I give this a 4.75, just because it's really. I think from now on, this is gonna be my go-to stout if I'm not looking to spend too much money, and I just want a six pack to drink. This is probably gonna be a go-to stout for me. So yeah, this is good. 4.75. This is excellent, most excellent. If you like stouts and porters, this is one you have to try. I think it's great. Thank you. I'm gonna go finish it.